Good morning, Meridian, and welcome to Business Buzz. I'm joined today by Teresa McCully with Akamai Advisors.
Yes.
Teresa is a wealth and retirement consultant. Teresa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been here in the Treasure Valley since 2001, and I was able to raise my two children who are now 17 and almost 20 as of tomorrow. I have been blessed with my family also living here, and my mother and my daughter and I do enjoy doing some art classes. My mother owns an art studio, so we help her out with that, and that's a lot of fun. And I also am a singer, and so I enjoy singing in a band, Tree City Soul right now, and so we're having fun with that. And I have been in the insurance and wealth and retirement planning business for a long time, actually, way back in real estate when before I had kids, helping people with investment properties and helping them grow their assets. And being here in the Treasure Valley for the last 10 years, I have been an insurance broker, again, just really helping people with managing what's important today, but also keeping an eye on what's important in the future.
Teresa, why do you do what you do? Why are you in this line of business?
Right. Who would ever get into this business? Well, honestly, it's because I really love people. I love to learn. I've always been an avid learner, an avid seeker, and I think that my love of people, my love of learning, and really, because of all that, my love of teaching really combines for a wonderful situation in this particular business, because really fundamentally that's what I do, is I help teach people the different ways that they can have influence and manage what they have already going and what they want to plan for in the future.
So give us some more details about what can you do for your clients? What is it that you can help them with?
Yeah, so most of my clients come to me not even knowing what they do need, they just don't feel comfortable. Maybe they don't feel very secure. And so what I do fundamentally is create true peace of mind.
Okay.
So when you have a plan, you know your plan, you know you're following your plan, you really do have a peace that allows you to go about your day, go about your life with gusto, with joy, and with the ability to really focus on what's most important, which is family, love, relationships, things like that.
So you create serenity.
I create serenity, yes.
So Teresa, how are you different from other financial planners that help people with the same thing?
Yeah, absolutely. So the differentiator for us at Akamai is that we take on a very holistic approach. And I know that sounds kind of cliche, but really when you think about the fact that I'm really about the relationship with my client, really understanding who you are, where are you, what are you going through right now? Are you married? Are you happily married? Do you have kids? Do you have children with special needs? Are you taking care of elderly parents? Those are all very specific to individuals. And so my holistic approach really starts with understanding you. And then from there, we can actually expand and look at all the different ways that we have lots of tools. So whether it's helping people with finances, insurance, taxes, those types of things that happen in the future or happen behind the scenes that you might not be aware of while you're shoving money here and putting money over there because everyone told you to do that. So we really are about taking the full picture and then helping you navigate who are the professionals that we need here, what do we need to be mindful of with this scenario so that later on there's no bomb that goes off for you unbeknownst to you.
So Teresa, what stage in someone's career or life do you see the most people coming to you, but then when should they be coming to you?
Yeah, that is a great question, because there's no wrong time to learn and understand. So I have two teenagers, and for years they didn't quite understand what I did for a living. What do you do, Mom? And so over time, as I've taught them and explained things to them, they're more and more interested because they see the value of them knowing this information at their age, 17 and 20. And so really the audience is wide. Anyone who is looking for some guidance and understanding, the sooner the better.
Absolutely.
The sooner the better. However, A lot of times I find that clients that are really ripe and ready for the information and advice that we give are people who have steady jobs, steady income. They have maybe some discretionary income that they don't know what to do with. They feel like they've heard enough and put in their money where they think they are supposed to, but they just kind of left in the, I'm not quite sure 100%, or gosh, I have a 401k through work, but I'm not managing it. Is that okay? How do I take more control? And so the people we typically do find ourselves working with are folks who are working. They have some retirement plan or strategy in place. Maybe they're not really in control. They have that discretionary income. I also really do work a lot with retirees that are already retired, because a lot of times we find some tax inefficiencies through our analysis. And so it also kind of overflows into those retirees. I also specialize with Medicare, because when you retire, you go on Medicare. It's a mandatory benefit. And so that's absolutely a place where we're proficient in guiding people along and helping them with that.
So what's the story behind the name, Akamai Advisors?
Akamai Advisors, so many people struggle with the name because it is a little foreign. It is a Hawaiian word, and it means clever and smart. And that was very appropriate for our particular company, because we want to help you be clever and smart with your finances and your future. But the background of the story really goes so far as Grace, the founder and president, and a good friend of mine. She is originally from Hawaii, from Maui and Lahaina. And so that's always been a little tough right now.
Right.
But with that, she grew up as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed gal in Hawaii. So a little bit of a
Stereotype.
and wasn't a local, right? And so it was not easy growing up. But in grade school and middle school, her teachers would always encourage her and tell her she's so Akamai. And I believe that she really grabbed onto that and really took it to heart. And she has always just been so impressive with the depth of knowledge and her desire to learn more and be as Akamai as possible, and really help other people be Akamai with their finances, be Akamai with their futures and their families.
Yeah.
And so that's where that kind of came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Teresa, you're out and about. We see you at all the chamber events and activities. Thank you for being the chamber ambassador.
Yeah.
What type of client are you looking for right now, and how can the business community connect with you?
Oh my goodness. So what type of client am I looking for? Sean, you're probably a good client for me, to be honest with you, because I don't really ever, I can help so many people in so many ways. So it's really hard to answer that specifically. Like, well, I'm looking for, this is not a dating site, right?
No.
So with my expertise and what we're looking for is people who are open to learning, open to understanding the different options that are available. A lot of people do come to me and they have these preconceived notions about things, and I don't like this, and I've heard that that's bad. And so what we're looking for are people who are willing to be open to all the options that are out there and available. And my motto is, if you know all your options, you're probably going to make the best decision for yourself.
Good.
And so we're looking for people who really are wanting to learn and grow.
So if we've got people that are watching this that want to learn a little bit more about you or get in touch with you, what's the best way?
Well, the best way to get in touch with me would be to call or text me. That is on my card, 208-284-3566. That's the number, and I'm very responsive to those. Also, emailing Teresa at akamaiadvisors.com is a way to reach me. And then, of course, you can always check us out on our website, which is www.akamaiadvisors.com. And you can check me out on this Business Buzz, and you can check me out on the Chamber, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you can always find your ribbon cuttings and our events. So
one more little plug I do want to say is I am a part of learnidaho.org. It is a fantastic organization that vets the professionals, and it is a hub for people to go to learn about aging. It's an acronym for Lifelong Education and Aging Resource Network. Okay, so this is a big thing. And I'm a big part of that, and I do believe that we all need to have good professionals. So I am a hub with my expertise, but that Learn org is also a way for us to get somewhere, get to one site that helps us kind of grow. And I'm on there too. I have a video there if you want to look at that and get to know me a little bit better.
Okay. Well, Teresa, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so
Really
much for
appreciate
having me. This is fun.
Getting to learn a little bit more about you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This was a
thank
lot of fun.
Thank you. Chamber members and guests, we've got a few things upcoming. First is our Gala. Our Gala is November 1st. There's still tickets available. Please go to our website and get your tickets to the 65th anniversary Gala of the Meridian Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Also, we've got an upcoming First Friday event on November, 4th. It's being hosted by Dalton Royal. So First Friday in November, hosted by Dalton Royal.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Until then, have a great weekend, Meridian. Thank you.